today for the presentation, but the plane had a detour to go somewhere else. So, the British Virgin Islands. Who here has done a move to the BVI? Anyone? Anyone? Huh?
Field ship onto the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah, how was your experience?
I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's fairly straightforward. Depending on where you're coming from, that essentially determines the requirements. If you're coming from a rabies endemic area or rabies-free area. This first page of the handout just kind of gives you some general information. They do use the US dollar. They're on the same time zone as we're in right now. There's no restriction for holidays. Key government office there, the Department of Agriculture. Great contact information. Did I start too early? Or people just late? Anyone? All right. Airlines, there are no big commercial carriers that I could find that fly into Tortola, which is the main airport. Most of the routing goes through southern Florida if coming from the U.S. Amerijet is a cargo airline that flies from Miami into Tortola. Air Sunshine is a charter airline. It's a small charter operation. They do like fishing trips to the area for groups, and if you catch them in enough time with enough advance notice and they have space, they're willing to put animals on their flight. There are also private charters for those who want it done and want it done quick and have the money to spend. The veterinary division must be given 24 hours notice before an animal shows up, just so that they can have staff at the airport to do their inspection. If the requirements aren't met and an animal just were to arrive, they will quarantine the animal for 3 to 6 months based on where they're coming from and whatever the vet professional, the government veterinary official deems appropriate. The next 2 pages are the requirements depending on where the animal's coming from. The first set are the requirements for animals coming from rabies-free areas, such as Australia, Barbados, Dominica. The list is there. It's fairly simple in that you need a health certificate stating these items below. We have to have a microchip free from disease. They're treated against internal and external parasites, current with all primary vaccinations, including Lyme disease. The animals have to stay in the rabies-free area for at least 6 months prior to arrival. All documents need to be presented at the port of entry and in correct order to facilitate vet clearance. And again, the veterinary division needs to be given 24 hours before the animal shows up. There is an import permit that's required. The permit's valid for 30 days, and it usually takes 48 hours to get. On the back of this handout is the application for the permit. Simply fill in the blanks, fax it to the BVI, and they will get back to you. Fairly straightforward. The third page of the handout are for animals coming from rabies endemic countries such as the U.S. Really the primary difference is that the animals need to have at least 2 inactivated rabies vaccines. The first not earlier than 3 months of age, and another at least 6 months later. 4 months after the first rabies vaccine and at least 1 month after the second, that's when a titer test can be performed. And you've essentially met the requirements. The lab results, in addition to the import permit, vet certificates, vaccine certificates, again, need to accompany the animal. Again, another 24-hour notice. When I talked to the government vet and was doing research, he made a crucial point that this last step here, all animals must be kept in their crate until the official vet gives the thumbs up that the animal can enter the country. Otherwise, the animal will either be sent back or thrown into quarantine for 3 to 6 months. It sounds like they've had issues recently with this. process. So if you're doing any shipments coming up, make sure you let your consignee know not to open the crate until after the vet has given the thumbs up. Any questions?
How old can the puppies or kittens get allowed?
At least 3 months of age, old enough to have the first rabies vaccine.
Is there a waiting period after the blood draw, or not? Get the results back?
No, it's as soon as you have the blood results. Yeah. Anyone else?
We don't ship that much there.
Yeah.
No, and I don't either.
Because you cover everything.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it really is. The most difficult part with moving animals to that part of the world is usually the routing.
Finding them, yeah.
Yeah, getting a ride down there. Jack Russo is a huge resource in that field. He was the one who's actually, he hooked our company up with the Amerijet pet relocation, and he told me about Air Sunshine with the fishing trips, and you can kind of sneak animals on the flights. Apparently that sounds like the option. It's very affordable. Sounds like a kind of a fun operation. There are a lot of the flights transit via San Juan. Gloria Labrador, I believe she's an IPATA member based out of San Juan. She is another huge resource in helping get animals to not only British Virgin Islands, but that corner of the world. Can help out quite a bit. All right, any other questions? Hey, you're welcome.